Today's June 21st. Today's quote is entitled, Learning from Those in Maya. We can always learn something from anybody, but we cannot learn everything from just anyone. We have to distinguish between people in sattva, rajas, and tamas, because one leads us higher, another carries us sideways, and the third throws us down. Discrimination is the characteristic of the second-class devotee, madhyama-adhikari. So in our Shastras, you'll read in Nectar of Instruction, list the three classes of devotees. Why does it list it? Well, so you understand who you are, and then when you understand who you are, then you know how to associate with seniors, peers, and juniors, and there's an etiquette for that kind of association so that you get the most benefit from that association. So at the same time, Chanaka Pandit said, you can learn from anybody. You can take gold. You can find gold. If you do find gold in a filthy place, take it. Or you could find nectar in a pot of poison, so take it. So that's there. So in our life, we can learn even from the most unsuspecting people, and we should learn. And life's always a chance to learn. There's no question. But the problem is that we're so much affected by our association. So if we have too much association with people in the lower modes of nature, it's going to affect us, definitely. Even if we don't want it to affect us, it will. And I always say, if you associate with people in sattva guna, or, of course, more advanced devotees, that's who we're supposed to associate with, it will uplift you, even if you don't want to be uplifted. So isn't that interesting? Lower modes or bad association will bring us down, even if we don't want to go down. And good association will bring us up, even we don't want to go up. So I have a story for you. It's a really nice story. You're going to like this story. It's about my sister. So my sister was visiting me. This was probably at least 15 years ago. And in her language, she was using a lot of curse words. And never in my life did I ever hear her use curse words. And I was like, what's up with all the cursing? She goes, what are you talking about? I say, you're cursing all the time. Adjectives, cursing adjectives. Blank this, blank that. You know what I'm talking about? And she said, I am? I said, yeah. She said, I didn't realize that. I didn't even realize I was doing that. I said, you're doing it. You've never done that before. Why are you doing that? And then she started thinking. She goes, oh, my boyfriend, he's always cursing. I must have picked it up. Isn't that interesting? She didn't even know she was doing it. She picked it up from him because he's always cursing, so she starts cursing. So that's my point. You get thrown down or brought up subtly, unconsciously, you don't even know it, by your association. So those are practicing Krishna consciousness. One of the things we have to do is not just practice it, not just be determined, but we also want to create environments that will help us, and we also want to be aware of environments that are going to harm us. We want to create associations with people, with devotees who are going to help us. We want to avoid association with people, even devotees sometimes, believe it or not, that can be harmful for us. Not every devotee is perfect, and not every devotee is perfect for you. So sometimes even the association of some devotees is not so good. There were two devotees that joined. They were best friends. And then sometimes I would give them service. I was the temple president at that time. And they'd say, don't give us service together, because we were in Maya together for so many years that when we're together, we just fall into Maya. Interesting. So even association devotees sometimes in certain situations may not be beneficial. So the point of this quote is, yes, you can benefit from everybody, but intimately associating with people in the lower modes of nature, intimately associating with non-devotees, can, in many cases, uproot your bhakti, or at least disturb it.